There's this guy that I saw on Joe Rogan, bro. He has like a billion different stories. I think like about 8 years ago, he was swallowed by an anaconda. He put a suit to be swallowed on purpose.
You can't go to Dick's and say, hey, do you guys sell the suit if I get swallowed with an anaconda?
Yeah, I agree.
You see what I'm trying to say?
I think at some point, the snake started
constricted.
throwing... started throwing the coils around him.
Right.
And he said he started feeling like the pressure that, it's about to be over.
Right.
And
So he was gonna pretty much break
even
his
with the
bones.
suit, he was gonna kill
Right.
him. I think his head was already inside the anaconda.
I mean,
Like,
before you even do that, don't you think about the risks? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how far do you think you can go and make it?
Yeah,
Like-
that's a pretty tough one right there. We want to be swallowed by an anaconda. It's crazy. This one, he says he had a scary encounter with cannibal tribes. Here we go.
What the?
And that moment lasted for a long
What the
moment.
hell?
This is the part of the story where they are going to rip me
Oh,
apart.
that's the dude right there. Okay.
There came a day, it was just a trickle, and I was walking on the rocks, and the Andes Mountains were in front of me, and all of a sudden I saw smoke around the next bend. But like my spine is reacting right now as I talk about it because I knew what I was going to see. I went around the bend, and I see a few naked people on the beach, and they see me, and we're like,
naked people.
they're on the other side of the river, arrow in hand, bow in hand. They're looking at me. They're clearly conversing. And that moment lasted for a long moment where I said, this is the part of the story where they are going to rip me apart, dissect me to see what I eat. I mean, every other story in the region that we've heard,
he's talking
that's
as
the ending
if
of
it's
it. If you're
like-
alone with these people, it's not going to go well. And I have nothing to defend myself with. And I turned and I
So walking
ran
the
for
park.
like 3 hours, and I got in the river and I swam for a while, and all my food got wet. And yeah, it took me like a week to get back to town.
What
and
the
that
heck?
moment lasted.
Eric, it took a week.
I've seen that movie, Mark. It's called Pirates of the Caribbean. This dude is living foul. There's no way.
Oh my god.
Because it's not the first time I see this dude. He's talked about the Amazon when I think he had caught like the biggest anaconda in the Amazon, basically, like the biggest one. What is this guy doing?
I think
Like-
it's a wildlife evil Knievel. That's what he does.
There's this dude, right? Remember the Sentinelese? Remember this dude? He wanted to go to that island that is forbidden, right? That island has not had a soul on it for thousands of years. It was a tribe. It's an uncontacted tribe. You know about that, right? This
Yeah.
dude back in 2018 wanted to go preach
I know
them
that story.
about Jesus, bro.
Didn't they get him and they never seen him again?
They killed him with arrows, bro. They killed him. They killed
Oh
the
no,
dude.
but that's a different story.
They killed the dude. Okay, so he goes to the island to try to preach them. As he gets closer, they started throwing arrows at the dude, right? He calls it a day, goes back to the boat, sleeps. The next day, he wrote a letter to his family. I love you guys, blah, blah, blah. If you guys don't see me, if I don't come back, just know that I did it as I fulfill my purpose in the eyes of God. Because he wanted to go preach, right? He wanted to go preach.
Really?
So then he goes to the island with a Bible in his hands.
Oh,
And
man.
as soon as he landed, he was greeted with arrows, and they killed him. And then the people that brought him, they were in the boat from far looking. They buried the guy. They buried him right away, right there in the shore. And these people were just looking at them burying him.
No, man, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, this
Now,
is crazy.
now, the story I didn't hear about that one. The one I heard about was a guy that went to one of these tribes.
Right.
There's an actual video of the guy that went in the tribe. His family never heard from him again, ever. Some people say he became part of the tribe. The last picture of him, he was just looking back or something like that when they were carrying him inside the woods, the village, the woods.
Right. The forest. They're not gonna keep outsider because at the end of the day, they're susceptible to diseases, right? They're susceptible to all these things, and
Yeah, but they don't know that.
that's why you gotta watch the story about the Sentinelese. You have to watch that story because it's happened before, where I think 6 of them were kidnapped. The first time that island got discovered back in 1900, whatever it was a bunch of Englishmen, whatever it is. They were on a boat. They ended up going there. They kidnapped 6 of them and bring them out to their mainland or whatever it was 2 of the 6 died of diseases. When they passed away, these people are done doing experimenting on the 4, and they brought the 4 back to the island. Because of those 4, a lot of the other ones got sick, and a lot of them died, including those 4. And that's why whenever new people try to show up, they kill you right away.
So that's the reason.
Because they don't want you to come and destroy.
Oh
their
my
village.
God.
Right.
Well, that's kind of like what happened with the Spaniards and the Indians. When they got here, I think what started killing the Indians were diseases more than anything, if I'm not mistaken. Well, of course, the Spaniards killed the Indians.
Killed them
but
as well,
a lot of them were a lot of the reasons were diseases that
As well, yeah.
they did not know.
Now, talking about the Sentinelese before we talk about this video, now they're part of India, basically. They're overseen by that island.
So they're
is overseen by
protected.
The government makes it illegal for anybody to
go mess with them.
I think they give them a 3-mile radius. You're not supposed to go within 3 miles of that island.
Isn't that crazy, Eric? In this day and age, we still have people like that
It's
exist.
crazy. It's amazing.
That know nothing about the world.
Nothing. They don't even know who Shakira is. They don't know Taylor Swift. They're probably the only islands in those tribes that were those uncontacted tribes, they call them. They don't know who Taylor Swift is.
Yeah.
They probably don't know who Two Bros React is.
No, probably not.
You
never know, but because we're internationally known.
Well, maybe
but,
some of our shirts landed there. Maybe some,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But when it comes down to Cannibal,
Right.
I still can't believe this shit still exists.
I mean, it's a tradition in those tribes, man. Those tribes, that's all they know. That's all they believe. That's how they've been living for thousands of years. And that's just their regular lifestyle.
So
Right.
this guy was here running in the woods by himself.
No, of course. If they caught him, he would have been toast. Like that's.
But
for sure.
why
He
is
would've
he
been
in the
gone.
woods by himself?
They
I
would have
don't
made
get
a nice
that.
carne asada with the sauce. They don't even have sauce with it.
But he has a ton of stories like this, by the way. This is nothing
Yeah,
new
yeah.
with this guy.
No, I've heard many stories about this. No, this dude is looking for something. He's playing Russian roulette with his life. That's basically what it is.
Hey,
Me,
man,
you tell me, look, this island as cannibals. I'll say, well, how about this island? Let's go to that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why would you want to go visit these people? Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
do people assess the situation before they go? Like everything I do, I plan. Even when I'm going down the stairs at home, I think about, or is there enough lights? Do I have my glasses on? Like I ain't gonna take no risk for no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, let us know. What would you have done in this guy's position?
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe, share, thumbs up. And we see you next time. By the way, he's a freaking warrior, bro.
No, he is.
The guy survived for 3 weeks in the freaking jungle, Eric, swimming. Me and you wouldn't survive a night.
Nothing.
Thanks for watching, guys. We see you next time. Peace.
Peace.